Jo Koy's son Joseph Herbert Jr. is the center of attention. On Father's Day 2023, Koy said, "I love being a dad." Born Joseph Glenn Herbert, the stand-up comedian wed American singer Angie King, stage name, Nira Luca, a Filipina, from 2003 till 2013. On April 21, 2003, the couple welcomed their son Joseph Herbert Jr. into the world. In 2019, Koy made a joke on Larry King Live, saying, "My son is just a walking joke for me. I'm going to profit if something happens within these walls that I paid for, and you're going to love the money we make together." Koy says, "It makes me happy, but it depresses me, because he literally grows up in every special, and it breaks my heart." Joseph has given his dad plenty of material over the years, but seeing the specials again is bittersweet. Even though he makes jokes about Joseph's mischievous behavior, Koy's love for his son is evident. He and King are no longer together, but they are still close and live next door to one another. That's how much. As a devoted family, we are able to cooperate. On the Kelly Clarkson Show in 2021, Koy stated, "Being single doesn't mean you can't be the best of friends. You still have the duty to raise this lovely child in tandem. Seeing my son's parents happy makes me happy too." Continue reading to find out more about Joseph Herbert Jr., Jo Koy's son. On April 21, 2003, Jo Koy and Angie King welcomed Joseph Herbert Jr. into the world at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. Raised in Los Angeles, he went to a private school. "I have always claimed that the birth of you marked the beginning of my life." On Joseph's 18th birthday in 2021, Koy posted on Instagram, saying, "Now I'm excited to see what your future holds. My son, the world is yours, and I'll be at your side the entire time." According to Jo Koy, star of his Elements, he was still a struggling comic when his son was small, working at a shoe store and a bookstore. Koy quit his work as a busboy and all of his other employment, including cleaning yachts on the weekends, following an incredible experience on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno in 2005. "Remember, it wasn't much money, but it was enough to get by. It was sufficient to feed my child." In 2017, Koy told the Florida Times-Union, "It was enough to be like, I know I can sustain this and come back the year after this and get the same check." Despite their 2013 divorce, Koy and King continued to live next door to each other. To make sure Joseph could visit both of his parents during the pandemic, King even took up residence in Koy's guest house. The divorce was difficult at first, and that's okay, but as we grew older, we realized that this was the best thing we could do for our child and that we are best friends. And it makes him so happy, Koy said in an October 2020 Windy City Live interview. "Our love for our son is unwavering." King continued, "It's mostly for our son," regarding her and Koy's amicable co-parenting when her ex interrupted the live Zoom session. Joseph has supported his father during Koy's career's highs and lows, even when the comedian advocated for more representation of Filipinos in Hollywood and was met with rejection. "When Netflix declined, my son was present, so I shot my special, Jo Koy live from Seattle. It was an additional expense." The Chelsea Lately alumnus told Tatler Philippines, "He knows what his dad went through, so he knows it was more than just about me. He was advocating for the special out of his own money, which Netflix would ultimately purchase and air in March 2017. Joseph has contributed significantly to his father's work. Koy has made jokes about his son's bad hygiene and teenage anxiety, both on stage and in his specials, drawing a lot of material from Joseph's adolescent years. When Joseph was 16 years old in 2019, Koy quipped to the Aspen Times, "I'm living with a dude now. He thinks he's cool, but I have way too many stories about him, and I think he's simply a dirty-ass roommate." But Koy has empathy for his son. Together, they appeared in a Netflix promo for Jo Koy, Comin' in Hot, where Joseph was given the opportunity to respond to jokes made about him by his father. Koy concluded the clip by remarking, "I love this kid." The happy father adds that he always prioritizes Joseph's feelings first. "I won't discuss it with him if that's not what he wants," he told the Aspen Times, "but he's cool with it most of the time." In a 2019 appearance on River City Live, Koy disclosed that his kids failing history meant summer school was required for the family's Hawaii vacation, which Koy found incomprehensible as he had engaged a tutor for his son. The metal shop master said, "Really funny," adding a joke about his son's grades. Koy said to the Jacksonville, Florida, morning news program, "I didn't excel in school, because I knew I was creative and I knew that I was going to be a comedian when I got out of high school, and I know my son's creative. I'm aware of his creative mind, sense of style, and sense of humor, and I know that's the direction he's going to go after school. I will therefore be there to support him, but I won't coerce him or dissuade him from acting in any manner." As part of his father's team, Joseph is currently employed and will travel with Koy throughout his 2023 global tour. Koy wrote, "Nothing better than seeing the world with my son," as the caption for a picture of the two taken in August during the first stop in Anchorage, Alaska. In 2022, Koy and Joseph appeared twice on ABC's Celebrity Family Feud. Wunna Morris, Sean Stockman, Joe Mulvihill, and father-son team battled on Team Boys against comedian Amber Ruffin and her family in an episode that starred Boys' two men and pals. In another episode of Team Koy vs. Team Gaston, Lydia Gaston played Koy's mother in the movie. They engaged in an Easter Sunday family confrontation. In the later show, Koy said to host Steve Harvey, "He's so talented," while presenting his son. "Steve, he's so amusing. And because he works with me and travels everywhere with me, I feel incredibly fortunate to be traveling and sharing these moments with him." Although Joseph doesn't post frequently, his parents post far more pictures of themselves with their son on Instagram than Joseph does. The two pictures he currently has up there reveal a lot about his priorities. Joseph has almost 55,000 Instagram followers. The first picture is a 2021 birthday card for his mother, while the second is a black and white picture of him and his father performing live in February 2020 at the Forum in Los Angeles. "I'm still in shock that this occurred. I'm really glad and proud of you for realizing your dream," Joseph wrote, at Jo Koy, as the Instagram photo's description. Even though Joseph has a quite modest life, he frequently attends high-profile events. A few times in 2023, he was seen strolling the red carpet with his father, including Tiffany Haddish's first annual adult prom, A Night Under the Stars, and the Broadway premiere of Here Lies Love. Additionally, Koy's 2022 film Easter Sunday had its international debut, which Joseph and King both joyfully attended. "For all that my closest friend at Jo Koy has accomplished thus far and all that he still does for our Filipino community, I am incredibly proud of him. What this means to our family is unmatched," King said as the caption for a portion of an August 2022 Instagram slideshow that featured a picture of her and Joseph walking the red carpet. As stylish as red carpets? Dodger Stadium. When Koy threw out the first pitch at a Los Angeles Dodgers game in 2021, Joseph had the opportunity to spend time on the field with his father. Joseph has been a frequent attendee of Koy's stand-up shows for a long time, thus he has met many comedians, such as Haddish and Chelsea Handler. Before calling it quits in July 2022, longtime friends Koy and Handler dated for approximately a year. Koy teased fans with a flashback photo of Handler with a tiny Joseph in January 2021, writing, #TBT when at Chelsea Handler and my son went to the same barber. Haddish, on the other hand, used to watch Joseph while Koy performed live on stage at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles. Years later, Koy admitted on Larry King Live that he shed a few tears when he returned a mature Joseph to the well-known comedy club. "I just want you to know that you used to be up there as a youngster, as a small baby, guy, and now we're sharing a stage," Koy said as she took him on stage and gestured toward the balcony. "That was an insane moment." Being Filipino, Koy and King have traveled to the Philippines to see friends and family. Many of these cross-continental journeys have been undertaken by their son Joseph, the most recent of which was in early 2023. King posted a video montage of the family enjoying traditional meals and hikes from the vacation, with the title Motherland. King is included in whatever journey that their son takes, Koy informed presenter Jennifer Hudson in 2023 during an appearance on The Jennifer Hudson Show. "We work together as a team." The author of Mixed Plate remarked, let's share this as a family, we made this kid. Joseph has traveled extensively and has been to many countries, including Dubai, Tokyo, and New York City, in addition to the Philippines.